Hi everybody, my name is Tom Stewart. Welcome to Line of the Week number 281, Motif Development Using Melodic Rhythms. It's time again to take a rhythm, add notes to it, and then improvise with it over tunes. This form of improvisation is called motif development. The motif development tools I'm using in this example are melodic variation, fragmentation, extension, and rhythmic displacement. Melodic variation refers to the same rhythm with different notes. Fragmentation means an identifiable part of a motif. Extension means new material added immediately before or after a motif or motif fragment. Rhythmic displacement means starting on a different beat. Before I get to the line of the week, and so we're all on the same page, here are the chords to the progression. The chords are F major 7, A major 7, C sharp 7, D major 7, A major 7, F sharp minor 7, B minor 7, E7. Here are the chord scales I'm using for this week's line. The chord scales are useful because they contain chord tones and agreeable tensions. I use the notes from this chord sound to form shapes on the fretboard. I use notes from these shapes, often resolving non-harmonic tones by half step at or near the point of chord change. You can use any vocabulary you prefer because the focus here is on melodic rhythms and motif development. You could use chord tones, guide tones, chord scales, or a combination. Also, many chords have more than one chord scale choice. The chord scales I'm using for today's chord progression are C major, E pentatonic, D melodic minor, A major, E pentatonic, A pentatonic, A major, F melodic minor. Here's a melodic rhythm I'm using this week. It is 5 consecutive eighth notes starting on the upbeat of beat 3. You can try it in your own music with any instrument, any style. Here's the line of the week with Guitar Pro backing to make sure I'm getting the notes and the rhythm accurate. Let's look specifically at the line of the week. In measure 1, moving into measure 2, circled in red, there's the original motif, meaning the melodic rhythm with notes that fit the harmony. In measures 2 and 3, there is a melodic variation of the original motif. The rhythm is similar to the original motif, but the notes are changed to fit the chord. Measure 3 contains a fragment of the original motif. The fragment contains 4 notes rather than 5. A melodic variation of the original motif starts toward the end of measure 4, followed by an extension in measures 5 and 6. The end of measure 6 contains an example of rhythmic displacement. The variation starts on a different beat than the original motif. At the end of measure 7, there is a variation of the original motif, followed by an extension in measure 8 and 9 to end the line. Let me shift gears and ask you to head over to my website, stewartjazz.com, where you will find an instructional video which deals with the fingerstyle shapes I use. All my major, pentatonic, melodic, minor, and diminished shapes are included in the video and associated PDF files. The files contain regular notation, tab, left-hand fingering, right-hand fingering, hammer-ons, and pull-offs. The video and files are $10, and your purchase helps to support the channel. So that's all for this week. Take the melodic rhythm and see what you can do with it in your own music. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.